It's
She
like
just
the
likes,
worst.
chilling at home, being watching
sure.
TV,
For sure.
being with her kids and her suave
Big
boyfriend.
binge watcher. That's like
big.
my life. I should be getting paid, honestly.
You should.
Netflix hit me up.
For everything that you've seen, like you've ran through Netflix, you've ran through Hulu, you've ran through
I go
everything.
through them all.
You go through all the shows and you watched it all.
Go through them all.
That's true. I know that because we've been watching Game of Thrones together.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And you said multiple times that if
I
it
would
wasn't
have
for me.
been done, yeah. How long have we been watching it? Like 2 months?
Yeah, give or take, yeah. 2 months.
I would have been done.
Do you think it usually takes 2 months to watch it?
I don't know. We watch it like just really on the weekends. That's about it.
Yeah, if it was just me, I probably would have finished within a week. I'm not at 8 seasons.
It's true.
I would have finished in a week.
It's true. I'm sure she would have.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
have
she
you watched Game of Thrones, David? Ooh, it is.
I'm jealous of
so
people
good.
that haven't seen Game of Thrones because, now that we've almost finished, I think we're like two episodes left.
I'm so sad.
Yeah. It's definitely difficult because now, like, what are we going to do?
That's why I said, I'm like, we're going to have to start talking again instead of just watching Game of Thrones all day long.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
but seriously, like Game of Thrones, I feel like I'd put it up against any show. I know that, people think that it's got a certain, stereotype to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hype. It's, Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of stuff.
I was kind of judging it before too. I was like, that's not really my style.
Yeah, me too. But
That's
I don't know.
definitely the reason why I'm not watching it.
Yeah, that was the longest time why for me too. But
I really enjoy it. I like watching it. You get into it a lot. But yeah, I'm jealous of those people that haven't seen it, that are getting the chance to see it for the first time. Yeah, so it's like I almost want to erase my memory and then watch it again. Yeah.
Know.
Like I might watch it again, but
yeah,
it's just that good. But I know what's gonna happen. I know the things so it's like I'm definitely jealous of those people that haven't seen it. And if you haven't, I definitely recommend it.
Oh, for sure. It's probably one of my favorite shows that I've watched.
And she knows a lot about shows.
I've watched a ton of shows.
Yeah, I know. You've seen a lot of shows. Trust me, I know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can go ahead. We can do like if you want, we could do like a top 5. We could do a top 5 TV shows. That'd be good. I think, especially you, since you know a lot about TV shows and you've seen a lot. So I'm sure people will.
I feel like the
take
biggest.
Your opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely take your opinion because you're like an expert TV watcher.
Okay, yeah, like obviously Ozark's one of my favorite as well.
Ozark.
So good.
I think we only watched like the first season of that, huh?
You never got to season 2 and 3? Oh, it's so good.
I don't know what happened. We just stopped. I'm not sure. We watched the first season and that was pretty much it. I don't think we continued. But my dad really loves it. I know you and my dad talk about that all the time.
Yeah, Ozark is so stinking good.
Ozark. What else you got for us? Come on.
There's like, it's not really talked about anymore, but it's What If, and it's a really good, just like one of those TV shows where they leave a whole bunch of little clues, and then I never saw that coming.
Oh, I didn't. I couldn't.
What
hear
if?
that. You can repeat that actually, because I didn't catch that.
I was saying how it's like one of those shows where it leaves a whole bunch of like little cookie crumbs, and you're kind of like guessing how it'll end, and then the very end it just surprises you completely.
Oh, I see. So it's like
so good.
suspenseful,
I
or
watched
like
it last year. I can't even. It's good. What If?
What
Netflix.
If? What is it?
It's called What If.
On
Yeah,
Netflix?
it's like this girl who goes into this couple's life and kind of like turns it upside down, and there's like a mystery throughout the whole.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that. I don't think I.
What If? Yeah, it's kind of like a little secret show. Yeah, it's kind of just like a little secret good show on Netflix.
On Netflix. Okay. So it's about just a woman who just like intervenes with the family.
Yeah, with like this this couple.
Okay. What else you got? What
I
if
watched
we
it a
got
long
Game
time
of
ago.
Thrones,
It's hard
Ozark?
to kinda-
What else we got?
Ooh, When They See Us is actually really good. Did you guys hear about that? It's
When
about.
They See Us?
I think
No.
it's called. It's about these 5 really young black men, or they're little boys. They range from maybe like 13 to 16, I believe. And there was a rape in Central Park, and they were just hanging out with their friends.
I did hear about that actually. I did.
Yeah,
hear that.
that's if you're
And they got blamed for it, of course.
Yeah, and it's crazy how the cops were to them to kind of get them to admit something that they didn't do.
Oh,
It's just
yeah,
it's
that's-
really
yeah.
heavy, but it was really good to
You hear
kind of
about
see.
that stuff all the time, where it's like the cops like force the people to admit to it just so they can, you know, kind of get like a case closed and just finish.
I mean, you've always hear about those kind of things, but to actually see it.
Yeah, watch it. Was it like a documentary style? Or was it like more like a reenactment?
It was, like a reenactment. And it was definitely different to actually, you know, see.
What was it called again?
When They See Us.
When They See Us.
That's really good. That's on Netflix as well.
Isn't that crazy? Like to admit to something that you never did. You're admitting guilt to, even in your mind, like maybe it's just the police officer's job to corner the person they're interviewing, or what is that term? What did they call it?
I know what word you're thinking of.
Just like put them up in a
interviewing,
corner.
Obviously. It's
interrogating.
Interrogating.
There you go. Like that's their job, I guess, is to make sure that the person they're talking to admits guilt. At the end of the day, that's their end goal. Were they trying to be friends to them at the beginning? Like that's what
they had the typical good cop, bad cop, but the bad cop was like really intense on them.
Just a jerk.
Yeah, it like broke them down emotionally, and they didn't even get their parents there for like hours.
Really? So
and they were all minors,
underage, right?
Yeah, they were all.
And of course, they're, you know, they don't know any better, so they're talking.
Yeah.
They're
so like in the beginning, they're saying, "Oh well, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it." And then finally, you know, the cop's like, "If you just say you do it, like it won't be as bad." Yeah. So they're like, "Okay, like if I get to go home, okay, like."
Yeah, and they don't know any better, right? Like they're just trying to do whatever, you know.
That was a really good show.
They trust the cop. They think that, you know, the cop is doing good for them. But in reality, they're just like, nah, I'm trying to get this case closed so I can maybe move on to the next one.
They're just, like you, exactly. They're just like another number to their career, I guess. Another person.
When in reality, they're messing with people's lives. That's tough. All right. What else you got? I mean, that one's hard to go back.
What's that haunted, the house? No. House of the Haunting, I think, on Netflix. Did you guys hear about that one?
House of the Haunting? No.
That one's really crazy.
House of the Haunting. So I assume it's like a scary TV show.
It's very scary, yeah. It's a TV show as well, and it's about this house that's really haunted and how it kind of all connects with the new family that moves in there at the very end.
House of the Haunted Hill.
House of the Haunting?
No, that's wrong.
On Netflix?
Like an old series that I looked up in 1959.
Man,
House of the what?
I looked it up too, and I can't remember the name. I just watched so many, so I feel like all the storylines and everything meshed together.
Mixes up. Yeah, so you don't know which one is which one.
Yeah.
But it's a scary one?
Oh, it is. If you're looking for some scary vibes.
Like a suspenseful thriller kind of?
Mm-hmm. It's very suspenseful, and it's so good. I think that's
What's it about?
Definitely watch. This family that moves into this haunted house, and there's this little girl who keeps getting sort of like attacked in a way by this woman, and finds out at the very end that this woman who keeps haunting her is actually tied to her family.
Okay, so it's like an old ancestor or something, like just haunting them? Or?
I don't want to give it away because it's really like a holy crap, I never saw that coming kind of thing.
Okay, I see. So it just keeps you on your toes. And
yeah, it's really hard to say like all my shows because I've literally watch a new show and I'll finish it by the end of the week, and they all mesh together, and I
you're an expert binge watcher.
Yeah.
Like binge watcher.
If I was just watching it right now, like Game of Thrones, I could talk all about it, but
yeah, since you have seen a lot of shows in the past.
Too many.
So what else? So we have Ozark, right? Ozark. Was in there. What else we got?
I think it's House of the Haunting.
House of the Haunting, When They See Us.
When They See Us is really good.
And then What If?
Ooh, What If, yes. That's a good one as well.
Give me one more. Let's hear one more. Top 5.
Shoot.
Top 5, come on.
I know, and you know what? I wrote some down too just to kind of, but...
You can't think of it.
Forgot him.
Must have not been that good.
Being put on this. Ooh, actually, Taylor Tomlinson is a really good comedy show that's on Netflix. Have you guys heard of her?
Taylor Tomlinson, no.
Ooh, she's actually really funny, and she's kind of dirty. So and it just makes it a little. If you need a little mood lighten up, that would be something to watch.
Okay. Taylor what?
Tomlinson.
Taylor Tomlinson. All right.
On Netflix. Really good. Ooh, the Kevin Hart, how he has his little short series on Netflix too.
Is it that one's more like documentary type, right? It's like it's like involved with his family and how he, you know.
I liked watching that though, just to kind of get an insight of who he was.
Yeah, or you know.
When did that come out? Didn't he have a car accident?
Like, that came out.
Did the documentary cover his car accident?
No, actually, I don't believe it did because I remember they showed the car in one of the episodes of him getting it.
And it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't think that was before. That was definitely before.
He got in a really bad car accident.
Yeah.
Messed up his back. I think he said that like, I can't remember. He said maybe, I think it was 20 stuff in your back, like vertebrae or spine or something.
Yeah.
18, I think, were like beat up.
So
18
crazy.
out of the 20 were.
Something like that, he was saying.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's a really like motivational guy. Like,
Yeah, after watching his documentary, I feel like I have so much more, I guess, respect for him just because you kind of see how hard he really, really does work. He has so many things going on.
Yeah, to be as famous as he is, you know, you
driven,
driven. Super driven, and I guess I just never really thought about.
Yeah, I mean, he's super famous. I mean, I think he's at this point right now, he's probably the most famous comedian. I wouldn't say the best, just the most famous, because I like Dave Chappelle.
I was gonna say all of Dave Chappelle's on Netflix. I just love.
Yeah, that's a good watch. Definitely,
definitely like you're making a good difference, I guess, because Dave Chappelle is not really like a movie actor. He's not with The Rock or Jack Black and like Jumanji or even like Walter White. Didn't we watch that movie with like Walter or what was his name?
I can't remember what that. Yeah, with
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, with Heisenberg.
And what movie was the last movie Dave Chappelle? And sure, he was in like Star Is Born, but he didn't really play like a role. Kevin Hart is definitely like the center of attention in most of his movies.
And he does it all. I mean, he's on YouTube. He's got his YouTube series.
Yeah.
He's got the What the Fit, I think is what it calls.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's all over the place, but that's good. Joey went to go see him, right? Your little brother,
Oh my
Joey?
gosh, yeah. We my brothers and I got my little brother Joseph 2 tickets to Kevin Hart. When was it? Like last year or 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago.
It was recent.
And he said it was just so funny. They couldn't bring out their phones because, you know, it was for the Netflix, whatever.
Oh, really?
They were using, I think, the same content as that was being used for his Netflix special. So they couldn't bring out any phones. And some people got kicked out for using, like bringing
a phone.
And even they were trying to say, oh, I was just looking at my time. Like the the security was like, no, you're out.
Because they take that seriously, you know, they don't want the jokes or anything to get out before anybody watches it, or else, you know, people are going to be like, well, I've already heard what he's going to say, like, why watch it?
I was really jealous he didn't invite me. I gave him 2 tickets. We gave him 2 tickets, but whatever.
How much were they?
Oh, gosh.
Put on the spot.
I don't know, because Mark actually purchased them. Yeah, Mark purchased them.